Evening everybody, Rich Williams here from Simple Effects, your senior mentor and coach. I hope you're all very well and you've had a fantastic weekend. It's now Sunday and it's the week ahead, so let's take a look at what we got coming up this week. Okay, so Monday looks like a fairly quiet day. As you know, we had the Thanksgiving holidays last week, so the US markets were fairly quiet. Interesting to see what happens when the markets open again later on this evening, stroke tomorrow, to see whether the dollar does recover. This is what I am focusing on this week, but I'll talk to you more about that shortly. So a fairly quiet morning, a little bit of data in the afternoon, which could bring a move, so we'll keep an eye on that. Stress test for the Bank of England, be interesting to see what happens there. I don't necessarily think we'll get a move from that, but the stability report, yeah, it's all UK economy, so we'll keep our eye on that. The morning's quiet, but then we've got bits in the afternoon. The speech, we may well run a live session for that, for Bank of Canada Governor Pollock's speech, and we might as well have a pop at that, guys. It's early enough, isn't it? Okay, so OPEC out this week, very interesting. So what's the OPEC? What does this mean? So OPEC's all about oil, okay? It's all about oil. Now, how does that affect you? Well, it affects the dollar, it affects the Canadian dollar, it also affects the Norwegian kroner. So, you know, if it's good news, then these oil-related economies will rally. If it's bad news, they'll drop. So we will keep an eye on that. Quiet morning till sort of mid-morning. A little bit of data out in the morning there. In the afternoon, lined up quite nicely. Some live sessions there, I do believe. Looking to Thursday now. Yeah, bits and bobs out in the morning. We'll have a live session or two here for these. So make sure you join me for those. Interesting ones here. Okay, so CPI basically is all about inflation. So this will have a big effect on the dollar if it's good or bad news. Friday, yeah, some good data out. So we've got a fairly decent week this week, guys. Makes a change because the markets have been slightly depressed, haven't they? So let's have a look at what happened last week. So yeah. Trade call last week was to buy the pound, 124 pips up, it was on that. The euro being the biggest winner here. Yen, Canadian dollar, Kiwi and the Aussie all doing well. So what does that mean? Well, pretty straightforward. The dollar was very weak and continues to look quite bearish to me. So that leads me to the trade call for the week. Let's take a look at this euro dollar. So this is for the year. You can see that the euro has significantly gained a lot of pace versus the dollar this year. I mean, it's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, almost 2,000 points up at some point during the year. Dropped off slightly here, but we're now back at 2 monthly highs, 2 month high, and now we're fast approaching the yearly high. So my trade call is going to be sell the dollar. I'm going to buy the euro. Let's have a quick look at. I've not got it up. I'll have to load that up later. So yeah, let me just pull that up and see if I can get that up quick enough for you to show you. I'm just going to pull up net down here, guys. 1 second. Hope you've all had a fantastic weekend. I went out Friday and I'm paying the price now. And just quick thank you to everyone that's sent best wishes regarding my mother. As you know, she's in hospital and still remains quite poorly. Fingers crossed she'll start to improve, although no sign of that at the moment. She's got pneumonia. She's got a brain aneurysm as well, which isn't helping matters. Anyway, just waiting for this to load up, guys. Should also remind you that we have a new room starting Tuesday. So the December trading room starts on Tuesday. So if you've not paid your subs, guys, you won't be included. If you want to be a part of that, you need to get your subs over. So here we go. So on a 1 hour chart, let's put up a 4 hour. Yeah. Weak dollar, weak dollar, weak dollar, weak dollar, weak dollar. Weak dollar, weak dollar. So across the country, across the world, should I say, the dollar is struggling, and I don't see any reason for this to change this week. As you know, there's a rate hike on the horizon. I'm not sure it's going to happen. I think this will further compound the dollar if it doesn't happen. Okay, so yeah, trade call this week, sell the dollar. Fairly straightforward. I'll pop this in your room shortly. If you've got any questions, let me have them. What else can I tell you this week? What else we got coming up? So yeah, we do have the December room there. Module 3 on Thursday evening with Jimmy, guys, so you need to book on for that if you haven't already. That should be a good one. He's rewritten parts of that. What else have we got coming up? Christmas do on Friday. Looking forward to that. We also have a mod 1 in the day. So guys, if you want to get involved, let me know. We'll get you on. If you want to come along and support us on module 1, you're welcome to do so. Be good to have you. I'll pop this in your room now then, guys. Any questions, let me have them. I'll answer them for you. So it's pretty straightforward. Sell the dollar. Enjoy the rest of the evening, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.